Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Unboxing with Marty. Okay, what we're doing here is we're looking at Raspberry Pi OS Bookworm. I'm running it here on a Raspberry Pi 500. What I want to talk about is out of the box, the choice of apps that you have available here. If you go here and you go to Preferences and then you go down to Recommended Software, this is kind of like an app store. Well, it kind of is an app store. Helps you pick out what you want to download, and you can click on here. You can click here, under the install, click here, and go ahead and apply. And yes, the app will be installed. Kind of nice, but if you look at it, there's really not a whole lot here to select from, is there? That being said, there's another option, and it is called, now this I installed, and I'm going to show you how I did it, so stick around, but it's called Pi Apps. And Pi Apps is kind of nice. I mean, if you're looking at it, you can see, well, the user interface looks pretty easy to follow. You can go to Appearance. You got Creative Arts. So, for example, if you wanted to select on something, this app installs the GIMP package, website, gives you the information. Click the install button, and it installs, and you're good to go. Now, I'll tell you what. This is why I got really interested in Pi Apps, because check this out. Let's go down to the games. Yeah, look at this. You got Doom. Doom 3 is available. And yeah, I did download and installed it. And I used Pi Apps to install it. It went really easy. It was really nice. Come to think of it, I was probably playing Doom 3 before some of you watching this video. Some of you watching this video probably weren't even a thought when I was playing Doom 3. That's something to think about, isn't it? But anyway, that said, let me back out of here and restart the device, and we will go through, and I'll show you how I installed Pi Apps. So let's get to it. And we're back. So all I did is I shut down the Pi 500, swapped the older micro SD card running the Bookworm OS on there, and inserted a new micro SD card also running the Bookworm OS. And the reason I did that is that I wanted to show you how I installed it, and this is going to be a clean install, so it'll be really nice and fun, right? So, all right, let's go ahead, and this is where we're going to go first. We're going to go to a web browser. I'm going to go to, I'm going to use Firefox, and I'm going to load Firefox up here, and when it comes up, I'm going to go ahead and search Pi Apps. And you can see it right here. I'm going to go ahead and drill in. You know what I'll do is I'm going to expand it so we can see better. And of course, you can see the URL right there. Gives you an idea. I'm going to tell you, before you install anything, you should always review the web page, get familiar with it, just be comfortable with it. That's all I can say. It just makes good common sense. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take the next step. I'm going to click Install. And it's going to bring me down to these list of commands. So the first command here, of course, is installing Pi Apps is as simple as running this one command in a terminal. Or to install manually, if you prefer to see what happens under the hood. I didn't try that one. And then to uninstall Pi Apps, you can use the built-in uninstall script. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to take this first one. Let's just copy this up. Let's shut this down a bit. Let's shrink it out. Let's open up Terminal. We're going to paste it in there. There you go. I'm going to hit the Enter key. And hey, we're moving along. By the way, if you're enjoying this video and the videos on this channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. When you subscribe to this channel, you are helping this channel grow, and I do appreciate it. I just rounded 700. 800's around the corner, and I'm still aiming for that 1,000. So this should be done in a little bit. If it takes a little bit too long, I may use the magic of video editing and speed it up a bit. That being said, yeah, I might speed this up. So hold on for a bit. And check that out. We are done. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I'm going to go down to Accessories. And you can see Pi Apps right there. And sure enough, let's take a look. You got all these apps here to pick from. Kind of nice. We're going to jump right to games because you know what? As you can see here, Doom is not installed on this micro SD card, and I'm going to do that just because I really enjoy the game. Now, this is going to take a while. I'm going to go ahead and click the install, and again, through the magic video editing, I'm going to speed this up, or maybe even cut some parts out, but we'll be back in a minute. It's going to ask, oh, this is important. Something to note is that it says, do you have the Doom 3 game files? The demo mode will be installed if you answer no. I don't have those, so I'm going to go ahead and hit no. There you go. Now, I'll tell you what. Let's take a break while this installs, and we'll be back in a little bit. Oh, check it out. Looks like we're done. So let's just have a quick look at it. Let's close this out. I'm going to close this out. And there it is, the moment of truth. Sure enough, there you go. You can see it loading right there. Sure enough, Doom is working. So there you have it. So in this video, I showed you how I downloaded PyApps, and as a little extra gravy, installed Doom 3. So I hope you enjoyed this video and the videos on this channel. If you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the channel, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching.